Just left home a few minutes ago. This will be my first bikepacking trip ever. Done a lot of motorcycle camping and adventure riding, so I have most of the gear. Just didn't have the bags, but thanks to eBay, I've got a kind of a ragtag assortment of bags on the bicycle, riding my Santa Cruz hardtail 29er. So just leaving from home. Should be about 45 miles one way. Nice, easy, mostly level. We'll just see what this bikepacking thing is all about. About 9 miles in. This is a short section of the Belpre Rail Trail off of Ireland Road, right near Washington County and Athens County. This whole rail trail project kind of fizzled. They acquired several sections like this, but they're still landlocked with other landowners that refuse to allow right-of-way. Kind of stinks, but just ride it when I can. It gets ridden by more ATVs and side-by-sides than anything else, but kind of hate to see that. Just gotta take it for what it is. Taking a little stop on the rail trail before we get on Frost Road. We'll be on gravel for the next 10 miles or so. About 17 miles in. Feels like a bike ride. Feels like a bike ride with a really heavy bike. Standing over the Hocking River. Can't pass up a photo opportunity. Oh, it's about 1 o'clock. I started about 11:30. We're doing pretty good. I think it gets easier from here. Once I get on the paved Adena bike path over at Athens, it'll go pretty quick. Just turned on to the easternmost end of the Little Hocking Adena Bike Trail on the east side of Athens, right along terribly busy Route 50. I'm about 30 miles in, and I'm right on about a 10 mile per hour average, even with the stops included. So, and this last 10 or 15 miles should be the quickest and easiest, because most of it is this bike path. But I'm starting to feel a little tired. There's no getting around it. Big heavy bike, 30 miles in. Coming into Athens, Ohio University. Up here's a new bikeway they just built that connects the Adena over to Chansey. I don't think it's officially open until November 1st, but I would sure like to use it if I can get across it. These guys are probably start getting pissed. I just came through here and it's not officially open yet to get to the Chansey gas station. And the gas station's closed. So, change of plans. Oh well. We get to check out the new bikeway bridge twice. Well, that turned into a cluster. Since my Chansey gas station was closed, I had to backtrack up to the plains and go to the Parmar, where they're doing all kinds of road construction, creating 2 roundabouts, all kinds of dysfunction. So I got stocked up. I got my little temporary backpack on with a couple liters of water, big Gatorade, a couple sugar snacks. Should be all set. Just got to finish out the last couple miles here to get to camp. Just came off the bike path, turned right onto Glen Ebon. Got to ride up here a little ways and cross Route 33, the deadly 4-lane. Kind of reminds you of playing Frogger on the old Atari back in the day. All right. Gonna do it in 2 steps. To the middle. And then pause. And we have a break after the white one, so we'll wait. Taking their sweet time though. Let's go! Half a mile, that's our right turn, Elm Rock. Which is actually right turn onto New Floodwood. Glad to get off of Route 33. Oh my goodness. So glad. It was a little over 4 miles once I got back on the bike path. To get here. Oh yeah. So good to get here. I think I just felt my blood pressure drop about 10 points. What time is it? Oh, let's do a check. 51.8 miles. It's 4:20. We left 11:30. So what is that? Oh gosh. Just shy of 5 hours. So about a 10 mile per hour average, maybe a little bit better. I'm happy with that. Well, we made it to camp. Rather than unpack everything on video, I think I'll lay everything I brought with me out on the picnic table and we'll take a picture after that. I brought this little cheap throwaway backpack thing, so at the gas station you can put all your water and snacks in there. It rode pretty good for the last 4 miles to get to camp. Okay, I'm unpacked. That didn't take long at all. I'm used to moto camping, you know, on an adventure bike, and that's basically where I started from. I looked at my adventure riding kit and just said, you know, what are the must-haves? What can I leave at home? And this is what I ended up with. And pretty easy to unpack when it's just on the bicycle. So I bought one of these cheap, Rhino Walk tail bags off of eBay. I got an eBay Blackburn bag, an eBay frame bag from Blackburn. I had this bag in the garage that got held on with 2 straps, so that worked out pretty good on the handlebars. I found a good deal on these 2 Camelback, they call them feed bags, I guess, that mount up there. And other than that, I had my trusty waist pack over there, the green thing. I'll show you that in a second. But anyway, we got shoes, we got our pillow, we got our nice 4-inch Nemo sleeping pad, Big Agnes, I forget which one that is. It's a 1-person tent. Got the poles, got a ground cloth, Big Agnes sleeping bag in that yellow thing. Got a red jacket, got our sleeping long underwear, merino socks, long sleeve shirt with a little hood on it, pants for camp. We brought our alcohol stove for this trip, so we got alcohol stove, a little bit of alcohol there, cook pot, coffee, sugar, power station, flashlight, cup, spoon, fork. Got a dinner ReadyWise meal and a breakfast Mountain House. And then there's the Osprey fanny pack that I like to use. It holds 2 bottles. And so I've got a bunch of electrolytes in this pocket, more electrolytes, batteries, snacks in that pocket, tubes. So yeah, I like those. Headlamp, I was even able to bring radio. And then we've got some Repel wet ones, a couple fire starters, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant. And what's on this blue thing is what I purchased at the gas station 4 miles ago, and I carried it in this little blue pack over my shoulders. So we got plenty of water for breakfast tomorrow, dinner tonight, and snacks. And that's it. Saturday morning, 10 a.m., rolling out of camp. Moved around slow this morning. I want to see if we can reverse the route from yesterday. Feel pretty good. Slept good. I was concerned about hydration because I struggle with it, but no cramps last night, no Charlie horses, so we must have did okay. Now we got to get across 33 to the other side, down a half a mile, and right on Glen Ebon. Back on the bike path. Safe and sound. Supposed to be much warmer today, so I need to make sure I drink my bottles. I started out with 2 full ones, so should be good until Stuart stop at Postins and fill up again. Don't need to do the gas station shuffle this morning, thankfully. East side of Athens. Near the end of the bike path. And we'll turn right and get off on River Road. Run that a while. We're about 21 miles in for the day on River Road, east of Athens, Ohio. Got the Hocking River on our left on the other side of the cornfield. It's a nice little lesser traveled road. A little mixed surface, some chip and seal, some gravel. Established in 1877. Century Farm. Hocking River, pretty low. Heading back into Stewart. Stop at Poston's. Little convenient mart. Take a break. Drink a bottle of something. Just took a long lunch stop at Poston's. Had a turkey sandwich and a yoo-hoo. Peeled off a layer. It's in the 80s now. Topped off my water and electrolytes. Other than stopping on the side of the road for a drink and a snack. Dog barking at me from the middle of nowhere up there. Shouldn't have to stop it anymore. Real stops. So we're kind of on familiar roads now. They've all been familiar, but about 31 miles in. It might be 20 to go, probably a little less than 20. This is Frost Road. It runs basically from, gosh, I forget that state route over by Stewart. Stewart to Route 50 by Coolville. Runs right along the Hocking River. It's a great road. It's got just one or two little rises, nothing bad. It's mostly flat. Now the Belpre Rail Trail project parallels Frost Road right here. And I could have ridden this. It would have added a bunch of time to my route and been a little more arduous, because you can kind of see the texture, a lot of grass. It's old railroad grade, but it's not packed. It's kind of slow going. So I was sticking to the Frost Road just for convenience and speed. There's a turn off to Linton Hill. It's spelled like 3 different ways, depending on which sign you look at. The rail trail runs right along the top of it that I was talking about a second ago. So here we're going to hop on that little 1 mile section of the Belpre Rail Trail. "43 miles in. Unfortunately, I've got to finish the last 4 or 5 on Route 50, which I'm used to. I've already had one F-150 pass me right there on the rumble strips. I don't know if he was daydreaming or trying to scare me. Flipped him to birds. That made me feel better. We're on the home stretch now, about a mile from home. One last river crossing. That's the Little Hocking, where it feeds into the Ohio. We'll end it here. Hopefully the video turned out okay. Do some editing. Try to piece something together.